Hello, hello, hello. Right, turn this down. There we go. All right. High Surf sent me a box. So I guess in this instance, oh, I just noticed that. There we go. Perfect. In this case, he is first to the stream because he sent something in. So that makes him, physically first. Because his presence is physically here right now. Good morning, Syrian. I hope you're doing well. Or Mo. I mean, you like both. I know that. Assuming your name is Mo. IRL, but you bet it's his underwear. Not just your presence, but presents. There we go. So I'm gonna open this up. The problem I have is that I have this microphone in front of me, so I'm just gonna move this microphone out of the way, and we're just gonna open this box. Hello, Gigit. You think I'm set up for this? You think I'm set up for this with a top-down camera? If I wanted to do a top-down camera, I would have to do I would have to literally take this camera and move it up, or I would have to use a cell phone that was 8 seconds delayed from this camera. I have no idea how you have such a little amount of latency. What is it? We're about to find out, Gigit. I haven't opened the box. This is a gift from High Surf. I mean, I kind of know what it is, but the whole point is to open it. It was actually said in Twitch chat, so it's not even like it's a huge secret here. Okay, we got folded box. Folded box. Folded box. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We've got some strawberry flood. 5 gum. Oh, there. That's really hard to see. There we go. Strawberry flood 5 gun. Thank you, High Surf. You know what? I'm just gonna open up the box. Some Suika gum. I totally get that. Totally understood exactly that as soon as I saw it. How do you open these again? I used to eat nothing but 5 gum. The mint, of course, because it's green. I also really like mint. But yeah, for a while before I smoked, and after I smoked, I pretty much exclusively chewed on 5 gum for like a good 8 years, and I didn't smoke for 8 years. But ooh, this is strong strawberry. Yeah, I mean I've had all the 5s, but I mean, yeah, I mean, come on, I'm enjoying my gift as a pro streamer. Whew. That is juicy. It's a flood in my mouth. Big time. Whoo! All right, we got some bubble wrap. We got some bubble wrap. So much bubble wrap. Ooh. If anyone can figure out what this is, then you've figured out what's in the package. I'll let you guess. Because I can see it now, right? I've taken the bubble wrap out. Didn't show up well? All right, one more time. Boom. That shows up pretty clear. It's about the length of the, turn your mask on? Off? No. Because you know what I forgot to do today? Because I knew I would have to, like, No, I forgot to put up my screen entirely. So this is just, we're just freeballing it here, right? My background is not even there. All right. Here it is. Really? Really? It's blocking my face. There we go. Well, if I hold it to my chest, you can hardly see it because there's a microphone in the way. But yes, we've got a Keychron keyboard. Thank you so much, HiSurf. I really needed a new freaking keyboard. I've had the same keyboard for over 10 years. And this is the biggest reason why I needed a new keyboard. Not a cable, but because it is a cabled keyboard that can be wireless. I'll get that box out of the way. Whereas the keyboard I've been using is this piece of crap. This is a Logitech wireless solar keyboard, which, I mean, it did pretty good job for about 8 years. And then I had to change the battery on it. But it's not really designed for high input. It's not designed for gaming at all. It's certainly not mechanical, right? But there we go. You see every ounce of dust that's on this thing. But yeah, you can see it's a this is like a clicky clacky, kind of feels like an Apple computer. Logitech keyboard. It served me well for the time that I had it, but it's nice to not only have a mechanical keyboard, but one that I can wire in and go wireless. It's a fantastic present. And hopefully, I won't have the same problems that I've been having lately, which is when I'm using my damn keyboard. I mean, I probably will be able to. I hardly use the keypad anymore. I used to use the keypad all the time when I was working. And that was actually a work keyboard that I did not abscond with. No, really, I didn't. I literally, I just bought the same keyboard that I had at work, right? So it was nice to have the same keyboard in both places, but I didn't need it. Here, I only used it at work because we cared about batteries. Yeah. Anyway, it was a whole thing. There was a whole bunch of Mac people who really wanted their thing to be their thing. Anyway, I don't work there anymore. It's lovely. That I don't. Now I need to wire this thing. And I need to, like, possibly even set it up as a keyboard. I'm not entirely sure. I know there's some amount of software that exists for this thing that I didn't download in advance. I don't even know where it plugs in. Oh, on the side. cable, Bluetooth. Okay. So I could just Bluetooth it. I don't know how to Bluetooth it. That would have been no software for it. Just plug it in. It's not a fancy Keychron, just a standard one. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't need that functionality because this only has like one key that isn't standard because it's a 10 key list. It doesn't have a million keys on it. What's nice about it is that it's got brown switches, which I've never played with before. I've played with reds, but I've never played with brown switches. So where is my Bluetooth? That's where this comes in. Add a Bluetooth device. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a bump. Looking forward to it. Ooh. I like that. I actually really like that. It's a little bit louder, but, you know, it's obviously going to be way louder than what I had. And I was ready for that. That didn't change anything. Okay. Bluetooth? Bluetooth. Okay, it's flashing. I'm trying. I know this is real content here. We're pairing keyboards via Bluetooth. Exciting stuff. FN plus 1. Or FN and 1. Got it. It's flashing. There we go. I'm assuming you can probably hear it. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, maybe not. That's lovely. My filters are doing their thing. In that I can't really talk like all the way out here. So you guys can't hear me right now, I'm guessing very well. It's like I just went faint. But mechanical keyboard. So I was ready before we even started here. All right, let's play some Minecraft. I'm freaking stoked. This gum is insane, by the way. Thank you. It's been years since I've had strawberry. It's been years since I've had 5. I'm sure they still sell it. Like, I see it from time to time in stores. All right. Oh, I don't want to play single player. I want to play multiplayer. Oh, you just buy it by the, like, the box. Got it. Oh, right. I forgot. I was in here. So this is our 1 block section of the server. It's called Island, basically. It's a 1 block. And I've gotten to the point now. Hello, McDuff. Gotten to the point now where I'm actually able to use an iron sword because I generate iron to kill iron golems. So we're full ironing without iron farming. I could try and figure out how to build an iron farm. It's just difficult. And right now I'm more interested in these guys being accessible, and so I just leave them right there. They have lots of space, by the way. Totally lots of space, as you can see. But they definitely... I'm gonna have to like look at this keyboard while I'm typing a little bit, for a little while, till I get used to where keys are. Because I am not a home row typer, and that is why I was using that keyboard for such a long time, is that I type by muscle memory, and I actually type on a weird... I'm strange. I'm a strange person. I know it's weird. Wait. I want to go home. I don't type traditionally. I don't type on the home row. I kind of type like this. I'll put like my hand right here, right? And then I'll put my other hand like right there, which is kind of like a home row typer, only I'll pretty much never move this hand the whole time, and so that kind of reduces my crossover of keys when I'm home row type, or when a home row typer types versus what I do. So this is a fun adventure. It's been a long time since I've tried a mechanical keyboard, and I'm ready to do it. All right, so this is the like weirdest part of switching between home and island mode in this. By the end of the stream, I'll chuck it out the window. No, I won't, actually. I've been way more interested in doing this by now than I was doing, and especially now that I'm not streaming at night anymore, I'm way more interested in having a mechanical keyboard. This feels so good. It's so loud, but it feels so good. Let's see. So today, I'm going to finally get rid of this ladder. We finally got rid of it. And I found out where my stuff was. I just left it right here. Oh. I found out where my stuff was. I just left it right where I was going to build the thing, which is hilarious. I also installed a mod for the map, which is really convenient. You can see right now on the map that... Oh, that's weird. I didn't realize it goes north-south when you do that. You can see on the map, you can see the two purple dots that are moving back and forth. That's my paper farm. / bamboo farm, I guess. It's also now. And I was gonna make... Yeah, this is the one that you sent. It's an X name. I know who I'm using. Absolutely. Yeah, you just do Z to make it bigger, so that it's pretty useful. And then I think there's Y. Yeah, this is the full settings. I haven't really played with the waypoints yet, but I know that they exist. And that's as much messing as I did with it. So I was hoping we could do this. Now, that being said, I need to go find a YouTube video because... And by go find a YouTube video, I mean I need to go find the specific YouTube video because that chest contains the items from a YouTube video that I haven't looked at in years. Or not years, but like months. And that's our build. So this is just whatever Sandman made already. It's already in the server twice. I'm making it a third time so that I can AFK by it. I also found out a way to potentially fix my AFK fishing farm, but I need to look at the original build of the fishing farm and figure out a way to get into the section that I need to replace an item, basically. So I still got to modify it, but potentially we'll have an AFK fishing farm again, which will be great because I need name tags. And the reason I need name tags is so that I can name all of my chickens after you, my followers. Which I don't know if I've really showed that off on stream even. I could go do that really quick, and that would be a lot better use of my time than trying to find a YouTube video on stream. Oh, wait. They're over here. This is my chicken coop. Oop. Over here. Oh, I hit caps lock. That's nice. I'm gonna get used to this. So I built this chicken coop out of gates. It doesn't look pretty. I understand that. I need to kind of make it more functional, but eventually the idea is to make it bigger. I'm going to make it go that way. Through the wall and stuff. And Big Daddy, I did not expect you to have that emote, and I appreciate that you do. And yes, they have to walk on hoppers because I'm collecting eggs right now. Because the idea is to make over 300 chickens and name them after every single follower that I have. And then continue to keep that up. So I'll always have a hopper area, but the entirety of the chicken coop won't be hoppers eventually. I just need to make more chickens first. And so I've actually been doing a decent job before the server went down of being AFK around here. And so I actually have a full chest and change of eggs that I need to pop to make more chickens. And, of course, High Surf is just shaking his head right now, going, he wants to make 300 entities? What? On my server? And put name tags on all of them? And so I thought about this, and I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I'll just do the first 50. That might be a little bit more reasonable. But still, I want to build out a chicken coop that looks more like a chicken coop. So we're in the planning stages here. That's all this is. I don't know. I'll cut it off probably eventually. I don't know about 300. That seems like A, a lot of chickens, and B, a lot of name tags. And I really need to fix my AFK fishing farm to really make that part happen. What am I doing? Over here. Sorry. I need to get used to navigating this area again. That's one thing about taking a break from this server, is that I don't remember all... Really? Really? You just gonna kill all my chickens like that? In case you don't know, this is high surf using server commands, which is not actually a command. That's just, I think kill is a command, but he's texting. I think you can just kill all entity of something. It's a command. You want to test it? I mean, I'm assuming, for starters, it only kills what's loaded in around a player. So it might kill anything around me, but maybe not other people. So, like... But I don't know if Sandman's area is loaded in enough when I'm here. Because I'm only like 300 blocks away. And I mean, my client isn't actively loading in that much, but I don't know if the server is what I'm saying. I don't actually know how many blocks I need. Again, I should really look this up on the YouTube video. But I'm just making some space because I figure I'm probably going to need some space. And then I'm going to silk touch these. Because I really like having random ore blocks, especially with my shaders. But as of right now, I still don't have a way to make experience, really, which is a bummer. Max at 48. Let's see. How much can my client do? My client can do... Oh, no, that's the normal field. That's the field of view. That's not the blocks. Video settings. Okay. 29 chunks. I can go up to 32. Okay. Ah, here we go. 32 chunks. That's it. Okay. I'm only loading 12. I didn't realize you could change the scaling of the menu, too. That's good to know. I wish the coal would light up in some way. Not like hugely, because it's coal, but I wish it would at least visibly be different in the dark. You know? The same way that this copper does and the iron and stuff. Because, like, iron is not particularly bright either. Like, iron I don't think would be this bright in real life if it was found in stone, but... That's one part of these shaders specifically that I wish was different, but, you know. Yeah, I know, a chunk is 16 by 16, so, I mean, like, that's what, 12 by 16... I could be loading part of Sandman stuff, depending on where I am in my area, at some amount of time. Obviously, if I wanted to crank up those numbers, yeah. I'd be AFKing in Sandman's area. Why do I have a bowl? Hold on. I'm just going to throw some stuff in here. I don't need this cobble, this andesite. Do want the ore. I don't need this bowl. Okay, we'll just clean this up so that we got some clean working area. Oh, I don't need these puffer fish either. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this, I think chests are like one of the last things I need. Definitely need these. Only one observer. Interesting. Oh, I guess I did need the cobble. Oh well. All right. Now, let's try and find this darn YouTube video. Oh, I like the way that types. Thank you so much, man. This is amazing. Right. That makes things awkward. I'm logged into my Jack Hilo account because I'm streaming on YouTube on that tab. So let's go over here. It does. It's surprisingly small. Not just so. While it has full-sized function keys, here, OBS. Okay. While it has full-sized function keys on this keyboard, I'm not gonna pick it up. As I said, this thing's solar. It's so difficult. All right. As I said, this thing's solar, so it's got a big chunk of real estate that it's taking up there too. So while, I don't have any of this anymore, because it's pretty much the same profile as that, I also don't have all of this solar panel anymore on my desk, which is pretty nice. And I mean, like, I enjoyed that keyboard until the battery died, and then I replaced the battery, and then it died again. So it was just one of those things that I was just like, I'm done. But it lasted for 8 years the first time, and then it didn't last anywhere near that amount of time the second time. So it's not charging the same way, I guess, anymore. The solar panels are dying, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how solar works. I'm not an electrician. Is this the one? No, it's not. I'm gonna go double check some DMs with Sandman because he's the one who gave me this. Farm. Don't mind me just going through a year of DMs. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't plan this out very well. I should have at least done this, but I was really excited to open this damn keyboard. If you make a chain in the block game, is it a blockchain? It is. It is a block chain. I don't think it has anything to do with crypto, but it is a blockchain. I'm sorry I missed that, Destiny. I'm just flip-flopping too many darn tabs around right now. I'm also doing a really terrible job of keeping YouTube chat open to the point where I'm thinking about just stopping streaming YouTube. I say that, and I actually have 2 separate viewers this stream on YouTube, which, wow. Didn't expect that. I mean, I don't have any. I have not had a single chatter the entire time that I've been on YouTube that wasn't directly from Twitch. This man, he sends me so many things, but I can't find the thing I'm looking for. I mean, the problem isn't that. It's more just them being there at all. Is this it? I really should have left it intact in the chest. I think this is it.
In the middle, they produce cobblestone.
Yeah, I got that.
Here cover over the water sources on
this is not the video I watched.
After that,
and I realize it should be piping in to the stream. Yeah, it's not a Sandman video I'm looking for. It's a video that Sandman handed to me. Because he's the one who built this in the server first. I think it's this one. Nope. Is this it?
6 blocks from either side, so 1, 2, 13 by 11 space. You don't have to like moss and bone meal farm.
It looks a lot like it.
All the materials you're gonna need are in this chest. Okay, so you're gonna need a 13 by 11 space. You don't have to like build this floor or anything. This is just for demonstration purposes. So you're gonna come 6 blocks from either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6th block, you're gonna come 3 blocks out and place 2 chests with the hopper going into them like so. Then you're gonna place 2 droppers facing up.
So we need
this and then 1 dispenser.
The chest first.
Should look something like
Interesting.
this. Then you're gonna place a couple blocks here, 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 and here, leaving a hole right there. Then you're gonna have a comparator facing out of this block like so. And then
Okay.
2
All right. We're gonna build this today. How do I want to do this? A little bit of OBS work here. Add window, browser, shrink. There we go. Cool. Now we're talking. Okay. So I guess first thing we should do is do this. Figure out how much space we actually have here. So 9 903, 1168, 903, 1161. So we only have 9 blocks here. So we need to go 11 by 13. So we need to go another 2. And then 1190 or 894 to 902. That's only 8 blocks? What? Dude, these blocks are giant. All right. Right? I'm just gonna count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm glad I counted it out. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Just gonna put this tool back there and pick up. Forgot about that block right there. Where's that andesite I just picked up? I'll just put this coal right there for now. Pick up the andesite. And we'll save that andesite for later. I'm sure it'll be useful for something. Okay. And I know this is the first time I've ever actually done building on stream, but I feel like this is the thing that I need to start doing more of, is just showing my Minecraft play rather than worrying about what's entertaining. Because when I was trying to produce Minecraft specific content last year, I found myself constantly spending hours offline doing builds and not showing anybody anything. Although I did do some builds. I wasn't devoid of doing builds. I just, you know. That would be hilarious. I meant to start the day with P-Cross, but, you know. Best laid plans, never kept. Really? Okay. What do I have on me? More andesite. God damn. So much andesite in this area. Sorry, I'm just enjoying my new keyboard. That's really a nice feel. I like that little click. It's present. I can feel it. It's nice. Is this what you use, Hi Surf? You're still using Browns? You're just using a different keyboard? You bought the 10 key? Because you have the space? Whereas, I mean, like, I could make the space, but I'd much rather have more space for this mouse to be able to do all that. Gonna add a little bit of light so we can see what the hell we're doing. You use a K5. So, I mean, I think that's the same thing, if I remember correctly, when I was looking these up. But just with a 10 key. But then they also offer them in reds and blues and browns. Oh, it's the low profile. Oh, got it. K1 is what this is, if I were to go 10 key. Right? Like the feel of the browns and the high profile just hurts your hands. That's fair. I don't really have a huge problem with the profile. K1 is the 10 keyless low profile. Oh. K8 is the full high height 10 keyless. So this is not a K8, is what you're saying. This is a K8 TKL. Their whole product lineup with the naming is like, I don't love that. I'll say that. Okay. I think I need the chests to start. Yeah, take 10 key less. Yeah, TKL. Hello, Benedict. How are you doing today?
13 by 11 space. You don't have to like build this floor or anything. This is just for demonstration purposes. So you're gonna come 6 blocks from either side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th block you're gonna.
Okay. 6 out of 11 on the 11 side. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this would be a K10. You're working? It is so much fun, isn't it? See, I'm never, if I keep this time schedule up, I'm never going to get Boozy Benedict. That's really going to be a shame. Boozy Benedict is highly entertaining. Not that Unboozy Benedict isn't highly entertaining, too, because you pretty much are just entertaining. Especially on the weekend. Because my thought was, you were up till 6:30 in the morning on the server. Well done. Well done. Still. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is the 13 side, so I need to be on the not 13 side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10? Let me double check. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna make some smooth stone here. See what I can do. To try and fill in this gap. I don't know. I kind of like having it natural there, but at the same time, I don't know. I haven't quite fully figured out the aesthetics of this room. As you can see, I have a lot of space to work with. Oh, she gives you a trident? Yo, that's pretty cool. I haven't played around with those at all. I need to do that still. But yeah, as you can see, I've got plenty of room for activities in here. And you can kind of see it on this mini-map. I made a huge expanse. I basically made this as big as I possibly could within the confines of this mountain, as you can kind of tell here. And I'm looking forward to making this massive space full of farms. But, yeah, she really got into tridents and I really got into enchantments, so that worked out really well because I started grinding the hell out of enchantment villagers or librarians, right? And then now we basically have every enchantment under the sun. Sandman did a lot of the enchantment part, but like I put a boatload of emeralds into that so that we can get a bunch of books constantly. I need to do more, probably, because I haven't been there yet. And it's been months. But, you know, we have a raid farm. I built that. It makes tons of emeralds, more than you could possibly think of what to do with. I hope it still works. I haven't tried it in 1.20 yet. I'm assuming so. I don't think anything really changed around that mechanic. So enchantments in Minecraft, you'll see my my pickaxe is named Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. But it has these 4 things underneath that. It's got efficiency, fortune, mending, and unbreaking. They have different levels. This is efficiency 5 pickaxe, which is the highest. But you don't really need to worry about all of this stuff really quite yet. But just know that this pickaxe is my pickaxe. I'm never going to need another one because I enchanted the hell out of it. And it does everything I possibly ever need, except for the fact that I have this other pickaxe that does one thing different. Don't worry about that. But they allow you to, you know, never have to replace your items long term. And so, like, my armor is pretty stacked. I don't think it's maxed. I think there's something I could be putting on this. But, like, I have Respiration 3, which means that I can breathe underwater for way longer than the average player, right? Without an enchanted helmet. I've got Feather Falling 4, so I can fall from heights with these boots, and not take damage, which is pretty nice. Oh, I gotta add I gotta add no, I've got mending and breaking. Yeah, I think everything else. How long did these name? I just made them up on the spot, literally as I was making these things. This one's yours, actually. You asked me, can you put mending on a shield? So this is an answer to a question that you asked. Yeah. I'd already put mending on my shield, and it was just called shield, so I just renamed it to yes, you can on a shield. Technically, I should put unbreaking on this, but yeah, I made a bunch of silly named things. The pickaxe here, Silky Mender, is a joke on Smooth Operator. And so I just started naming things after songs after that. So this is Gangster's Paradise. I don't remember Axed and Answered. I don't remember that one. This was the song Chariots of Fire. So like I didn't put a whole lot of thought into some of these names. You know, they were just like literally on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. All right. So we want it on the 6th square. Nope.
We're gonna come 3 blocks out.
3 blocks in. I don't know why he says 3 blocks out. It's kind of weird. Make sure I'm here. I'm just gonna. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ah! I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. So 3 blocks from there, we're putting down a chest.
And place 2 chests with the hopper going into them like so. Then you're gonna place
And a
2
hopper.
droppers.
Uh-oh. I didn't grab the hopper. But we don't need the other chest, so we'll just place the chest with the hoppers for now. There we go. And then we put the 2 droppers on top of that.
Facing up like this, and then 1 dispenser on the top. So it should look something like this.
Okay. And our 2 droppers upside down. Okay. And then our dispenser. Nope. Out of space. Still out of space. All right. We'll try and just do this real quick. Because, yep. Scaffolding's weird. With shift clicking. There. Maybe this will work a little bit easier. There. Okay. Maybe I should have looked up the next step
So
first.
then you're gonna place a couple blocks here, 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 and here, leaving a hole right there. Then you're gonna have a comparator facing out of this block like so.
What? Okay. I think I want to use these. I don't know. I don't know. This. Leave a hole here, but then how did he make a...
So, and then two redstone.
I mean, he's in
Then you're
creative.
gonna have a comparator here, here, and here, leaving a hole right there.
Yeah,
Then
he's
you're
in
gonna have a
creative.
comparator facing out of this block like.
These guys. I hate when people make videos in creative. Okay. A comparator. No, I don't want creative because I'm using materials. That's the whole point of building. I just hate when people like use fly in videos. That's a personal preference. Wrong way. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. I don't want fly. I don't want fly. Okay. See, I built it my way.
So.
The thing that bothers me is how, like, okay, so in creative, you don't care about deleting things. So you'll just put down a bunch of blocks and then delete the ones you don't need, and it's all willy-nilly. Whereas in survival, you care about your tools a lot more. So you don't just use them willy-nilly. You want to place blocks properly the first time. So that's why it always bothers me watching a video that's been made in creative when they're like, you need these supplies. So it's like you're clearly needing... You're clearly telling us to build out of creative, but you're not building out of creative. And you're just flying around. So it's really hard for us who are in survival to follow along because you're just zooming around the map and we're like pausing the video constantly because of that. So it's a frustration I have with Minecraft builders on YouTube. Is that a lot of these tutorials are just like zoomy, 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 boom, 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 do these steps, pause my video constantly, kind of thing. So I know I sound like a curmudgeon, but it's just, you know, I would prefer to be able to just follow along
And then
at a normal pace.
on these two blocks.
Okay, redstone, which I don't believe I have on me. I have to go get. And the other kicker is that, like, you know, when people are building in creative and they make these videos, a lot of the time their supply list is wrong because they didn't build it using the items in the video they were making. So they didn't have a constrained resource. So they just, you know, have the wrong supply list because they did their math wrong instead of just using the supplies, right? Okay, so we've got redstone there. I can leave the redstone on me, I guess.
You're gonna place a redstone torch right here. Then
And then a redstone torch. Which I actually had on me. Surprise. Okay. And I'm not going to pretend to know how to redstone here. I'm not going to pretend that. I literally don't know what I'm doing when it comes to redstone.
you're gonna come around to the back here, place a solid
And that's why I use these
block
tutorials and they're so
here,
useful.
Place a redstone dust here. with a block facing
Okay. What in the world is going on there? You missed over half the stream. Nah. No, you didn't. We're still going. Today's going to be a long one, I think. But we didn't get any... Suika or P-Cross in yet, so we'll see about that. I'm going to try and build this really quick. I missed streaming the whole time I wasn't doing it, okay, guys? I didn't not miss streaming. It was that I also wanted to make sure that my family was having a good summer. And so I was hanging out with my family most nights until they went to bed. And then I was not streaming and instead just sitting here playing Rise of Kingdoms, which doesn't make content. And honestly, I was being quieter that way so people could sleep. Because at the end of the day, I'm streaming in my living room in a 2-bedroom apartment that means that when I'm loud, everyone can hear. All the way in their bedroom, which is on the same floor, about 20 feet away. I'm literally at the start of the hallway that goes to their bedrooms. So they it carries. I'm facing their bedrooms right now when I stream. I thought about streaming behind me on the other wall so that I'm not facing them, but I don't really think that's going to do a tremendous amount when I'm still in the same room and the sound just kind of carries, especially at night, right? So that's the biggest reason why I changed my schedule. And the biggest reason why I stopped streaming was just like I was keeping people up and I felt bad. Wait. Are we good? Oh, no, we're not good. Okay. That looks right.
Like so. And then you're going to place a temporary block up here so you can place an observer that is facing upwards so the face should be pointed towards the sky. Next, you're going to...
Okay. All right. Temp block. Or observer? Where's my observers? My one observer. That's what it is. Okay. Temp block. Right there, I think. Oh, I heard a click. Okay. So we've got a chest comparator here. I don't really know what that means. But I know that you can do things with comparators. Where you can like tell things to go in your chest based on what the contents is outside of the chest. So that's kind of interesting. I guess what it's saying is that I guess it's controlling the dropper where it's either going to feed it back into the system or put it out in the chest based on how much stock there is. Oh, geez, what did I do? I forgot what F does. Where's my... There. Okay.
You're going to place a block right here and
Homie. Homie. Oh. Okay, so we're back here. Block there. See, I even took the time to make some nice chiseled stone bricks rather than making everything that I make out of cobblestone. I made the stone, and then I ran that through my stone cutter, which I don't normally do. I don't take that kind of time, but we're trying to make things look nice in here because they're going to be here for a while. Okay.
Build out a 6-block platform like so.
Oh, geez.
Then you're
We're making a
going to
whole
place-
platform here. Huh?
Place 2 redstone dust here and here.
Lines of redstone on the top. Maybe I should put my tools over there because I don't really need them. Ironically, you don't need your tools to build things in Minecraft. I don't know. Should I get rid of this? I probably will, but it's fine right now.
And then you are going to place a comparator facing this way and a comparator facing this way. Next, you're going to place a
Comparator loop. Okay. Make sure I get the ways right. It looks like this is right. Where's my comparator? Oh, okay. Is that... We're pointing away from the observer. Okay. I think that's right.
repeater facing out of this block here. Then
And then a repeater. Facing to the comparator. I hope that's what this was. Nope. This is so annoying. Okay. I guess that's facing away. Nasty Triangle is in the game. Oh, geez. Want theater mode. Okay. Do you want to like? Do you have questions about Minecraft? Do you want me to like show you around? Because I'll be happy to show you around. I will totally pause this build. Eventually I'll get this built, but it doesn't need to happen today. It's literally the third one on the server, so it's not even like necessary. this thing. I just realized there's 3 Bluetooth buttons on there. That's kind of cool. Take my axe back. Okay. I'm assuming you're at the starting area. I can connect it to 3 separate devices. That sounds powerful. Yeah, I figured that much with the icons, but yeah. Right. I can't. I was in the right spot, and then I went into my house, because that's just the default thing that I do nowadays. Because, again, I need to get my navigation back. Here we go. Nope. I need the nether portal. I'm assuming you're at Madlands Island, Nasty Triangle, if you're here. But you could be somewhere else, in which case this is going to be an adventure for me. Oh, it's so cool to see the nether in the mini-map. Oh, that's so cool. Our whole nether tunnel here. With the calcite and everything, and the skulk. That looks cool. Really good contrast there. I mean, it already looks cool, like, when you see it here, but it looks really cool in the mini-map, for sure. Oh, right. I've also got this silly window here. We don't need that right now. Right. Okay. Hey everyone, go to twitch.tv/highsurf83 and maybe he'll start streaming more Minecraft. Give him a follow. No reason. Just saying that. Out to the casino. Oh, this is Rex Tunnel. Wait, what? Maybe this isn't Rex Tunnel? I don't know. Twitch.tv/Recufa. It is Rex Tunnel. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this. I didn't see the hut before. Oh, and he pressure plated the door. I gotta do that, man. Gotta pressure plate my doors. I just haven't figured out if... And I just gotta play with it, basically. We need to go deeper, Nasty Triangle. What is that again? Build light and enter a nether portal. You entered a nether portal. Oh, right. Huh. Is it mapping this for the first time, I guess? New mod. I guess it's got to do this. Mr. Monopoly. One day he'll come back to the server. Clearly. Nasty triangle. Went up in flames. Oh, there it is. Nasty triangle drowned. Where'd you go? Huh. Really? One hit. We got a gas tier though. Maybe I should just open up the mini map. What the? How'd you get in here? Not supposed to be able to spawn in there, so. Right? Yeah, this is lit. Well, thank you, Mad Nick. Weird way to introduce yourself, but thank you. Whoa. Sing you a song. Do you think that I'm some sort of puppet who you can just order around to do things for you? Chill out? I'm pretty chill. sing you a song then. Why? Because you're so close? So close to what exactly? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. Don't come in here being weird. Literally the first time you've been here. So it looks like none of this was protected and it got creepered, from what I can tell. And Nasty Triangle just got blown up by a creeper. I'm gonna open up the mini map here. Ooh. Wow. That's probably the weirdest part of this. Is the high profile arrow keys. Just kind of being out there like that. Oh, Nice Triangle's around again. I saw where he was though, so we're gonna go find him. Fortunately, we're playing in a server where that's why I'm gonna help him. That's why I'm gonna help him. Fortunately, you know, you don't lose any items. All right, where is he? He's right there. We're on the same island. I'm here to help. There's so many flowers around all these trees, but no bees. Exactly. Exactly. And part of that is because, if I remember correctly, I can't... Oh, you can. Some of these trees you can't interact with at all. Was what I was going to say. That one you can, though. I should get rid of this gum. I'll be right back. There's spawn protection on some objects like this. Oh. Oops. I have no idea what this sign said. I know there's protection on that, but I have no idea what this sign said. I'm pretty sure that was protected. It's not protected anymore. Because I've never had admin. Oh. Yeah, it's probably casino stuff. Why is there a crafting table down here? Oh, he can breathe down here. Right. Here, have your crafting table back. Yes, but what if I do this? I mean, I could probably just keep tanking this. I mean, you missed the weirdo earlier there, Clask. And now we should be getting close to not. Yep, there we go. Now you can die, Nasty Triangle. Just letting you know. You're very much in death territory now. Because you will drown. And you found the magma block. So the way to get out of a magma block is to just kind of slowly move out of it. But I think if you're swimming, it's harder. Is that what it is? No. I think you just got a space bar out of it. It is a rite of passage to get the weirdos. It is. How the hell do I get out of here? Slain by Enderman. Nasty Triangle's just like looking for trouble. I love this. Wait, there's a village over here? Huh. All my time, I did not know. Oh, no, this is the village that Sandman built. Okay. I didn't realize it was that close. Nasty Triangle, I want to give you back your crafting table. How did I get 2 arrows? Because I should have a stack of arrows, so I got 2 more arrows. Yeah. Managed to get a bunch of arrows. All right. So Nasty Triangle, I don't know if you're still around on the sea, but enjoy the sea. But also, there's a whole bunch of locations right here that you can just teleport to that we made, because this is our home when you enter the server. So we wanted to make it friendly for people who don't necessarily play Minecraft regularly. Interesting. I have to like populate this whole map. So some of these are kind of fun. I guess I'll go back to the top of the world. So this is a platform that's built on the top of what's buildable, and you can just jump down. It's fun. It doesn't look as entertaining right now because it's nighttime, but it's kind of fun to be able to like look from all out on your way down. And then let's see what else. We've got the racetrack here. So this is chests full of boats. You can take a boat, put down your boat, and you can go racing. And doing one lap in this track is incredibly difficult. Doing this well is another story. Well, it won't kill you. That's the thing. Jumping down there, as long as you land in water from any height, you won't die. And that beam is completely surrounded by water. So you would have to really, really try and push forward to die from there. Now, that being said, you just keep drowning yourself because you want underwater adventures. And then, let's see. What's another good one? So this is the pier. This is based on something that's close to high surf. This is a real pier build, was the idea. But from the pier, you can see there's a game which we haven't run in a long time, and I never actually ran it, so I don't really know too much about it. And you can warp to there. We named this creeper FlowMcNasty_TV. So, and this was a creeper that turned into a super creeper when Sandman was building this. There was a thunderstorm, and so that was made. And so this is a whole death maze. You can leave your stuff here, is the idea. It looks like Rad Panda's the only one who's completed this. Oops. That was jump time again. And yeah, there's the maze. The pier, the campsite. We should add a casino one. But I'm going to go from the pier to the casino. Also, on Mad Lads Island, we've got Rex hut. He built a tunnel 7,000 blocks that way that goes under the entire world. It goes as deep as the world goes. And so from this tunnel, you can see it drops you. But you land in water, so it's fine. Just don't move. It's fine. Just don't die. Just don't die. And then that's the tunnel. It'll send you. I'm not going to do that because it takes over half an hour. Oh, whoop, wrong side. There we go. But it is kind of a fun adventure to go on. But I've done it multiple times on stream to see his progress. It monumental task that he took on for himself there. And then we've got the casino, which I need to like carry some diamonds with me or that's it. We need to put an ender chest here. I'll make an ender chest. We should put like an ender chest somewhere. Maybe in Bahama Mama's. I don't know. Somewhere where it makes sense. Maybe in the lounge. But the casino has all these really cool games that you can play. You put diamonds in typically the blue thing or the thing that is separate from the other thing. And you have to like get that one pixel, and it's a dropper. Dustin, hey, welcome in, Raiders.
Dustin
It's good to see you,
1655
Dustin.
rated with 5
I hope
viewers.
you're doing well. What were you playing? Let me shout you out. You were playing some you were on the high seas. Oh, did I totally We're playing some Sea of Thieves. Let's shout you out the right way. Boom. That is so cool. I'm so glad to hear it. Did you get any diamonds while you were there? Because as you can see, I'm in the casino right now, and I need some diamonds. Everyone, go follow Dustin. He is a sweet soul who I met through Laura, and he plays a lot of Sea of Thieves with her. He also does Among Us. I've played Among Us with him a couple of times, and a couple other things. I'm trying to remember the last time I was over there when I saw you live, which isn't often. Our schedules do not cross very well, I would say. No diamonds? That's a bummer. That's Triangle's just having an adventure fest on his own. I almost feel bad interrupting him. But yeah, I was just showing off this casino. We've got this casino where you've got all these different machines in our Minecraft server. So you would put a diamond in something that looks like this, or you would put a diamond in something that's a blue shulker box, and you would be able to play the game. Typically, you would interact with each one by pushing some sort of button. Oh, hey, look. Oh, Canadian Queen. Let me see. You know what? I think this might be funny. There we go. Put that crafting table in an item frame. Well, I hope you had some fun with Sea and Thieves, bud. I remember I saw you playing Spider-Man, I think. Was that it? I think that was it. That was probably a while ago. No, that wasn't you. You've never played Spider-Man? Then I'm off base, and I'm sorry. Yes, this. Jim made this lovely modification to our railroad. We've got a railroad set up here. So if you stand right here, you push the button, and you hop in the cart real quick, it'll take you for a ride. I'm trying to think. Last time I was over there, you were playing some, like, single-player game. But it was a while ago, so. Because I'm bad at this. So it probably wouldn't even be on your channel anymore, if I had to guess. Oh, we made it? We made it? Wait, what? We didn't make it? Weird? Anyway, so it's this like supposed to be automatic, but I guess we got to add another powered rail here. It's supposed to be automatic where it just like gets rid of the minecart for you. And then we've got some signs here on where things go. Obsoletes, apes, tower of power. Nasty, don't try and swim in lava, bro. That's gonna kill you. Stand clear. Okay, that's the instructions again, and then Queen's Grotto and Rad Panda's pad. But also, in addition to going to here, it goes to Sandman's Smithy. So Sandman spent way too much time on this server, grinding the hell out of this server. And he built this entire village, which I think is awesome, but not only visually, but it also is full of... It went up in flames. What are you doing, Nasty Triangle? What are you doing, my friend? He hopped in the maze. He hopped in the maze. We need a Sandman about to run the maze game, because I don't know what I'm doing with that. I don't even know if there's anything needed to do. But yeah, so we've got all these villagers just hanging out in this village, because that would make actual sense, right? Oh, I love this. I can see where the villagers are now with this mini-map. Oh, this is huge. Benedict left the game. I couldn't even find you on the map. I don't know where you are. And now you're gone, so there is a cleric in here somewhere. Is he up here? What? Says there's a purple dot here somewhere. I'm assuming that's a villager. Oh. Little Dicko Chico. But yeah, like he put in all this storage and stuff for these villagers. Obviously they don't use it, but it's just like it's really an impressive amount of detail that he built into this for no reason other than to be decorative. Is the villager in the bell tower? I don't know how they would get up there. Like, I don't see where there would be a way for a staircase for this villager to... Huh. Well, some of these villagers I had interacted with, and so I had ended up upgrading a lot of the farming villagers, because that was the activity I really enjoyed doing in this server. Oh, I'm using all my stamina, because I like running around. So I'm looking for those farmers. Why are those just beds? Like, why are there purple dots if there's no mob there? Maybe the mobs are the yellow? I'm still learning this mini-map thing, guys. That's new as of like 2 days ago. But then he had to torch everything because, you know, like literally put torches around everything because mobs. He thought he had enough light, and mobs, man, mobs. All right, so I'm gonna hit this. Boom. We're going to Sandman's Smithy. From here, we should be able to see Canadian Queen's Grotto right there. Kind of hard to see through the rail track, I know, or the rail fence, but it's there. And then on the top of the hill is Rad Panda's spot. But yeah, there's a whole lot of things you can see. The mini map is nice, but actually, Nasty Triangle, I'll share with you the until you want to go download that mod. I'll just send you this. That you can just put in a browser tab. I sent you a link in Discord. And that's the whole map. Like, we don't care about the map mechanic in Minecraft. It's kind of bad, if I'm being honest. But then we've got Sandman's Smithy here. And what's nice about the map that's online, rather than my mini map right here, is that you can actually see who's on the server at any given time. And so I just installed this mini map, but I'm still so used to using the web map. And that's because it's better and it shows everything all at once, whereas I haven't figured out any of that here. Supposedly there's a way to look at the whole thing. I don't know, man. It's okay. The minimap showing the mobs is kind of nice. I will say that, because obviously the big map doesn't, but I haven't figured out what that means yet. I thought purple meant friendly mobs, but then I went to multiple places in that village and didn't find any. You want to do /home. So that's one block. I really enjoy doing that, and I did start the stream showing that off. But yeah, so this is our giant villager library full of librarians. They're totally consenting to being here. Totally consenting. Absolutely. Oh, so the villagers are yellow. Okay. They absolutely want to be here. Guarantee it. Hello, Laura. I hope you're doing well. Efficiency. Sweet. Okay, so we still have books in here, which is great to see. So I do need to get more emeralds, because they're all gone. Nasty Triangle burned to death. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I ran myself out of emeralds, too. Because I kept giving them here. Because we've basically broken the economy of emeralds entirely in this server. Yeah, I have 13 emeralds. I'll have to fix that later, but wait, does this? No, it doesn't. Okay. Darn. We also had broken the economy of fishing. But ooh, name tags. I'm going to leave those for Sandman, obviously. Those are his name tags. Those are all his hard work. But, okay, so I found out that in 1.20, they changed how signs work. So you can't use signs anymore for this setup. But what you can do is you could use a chest without a transparent block on top, or you could use a note block. And so I'm going to try and replace this sign with one of those two things so that this whole setup still basically works. Because I was looking at YouTube videos and it was like, just do this. And I was like, well, it's a little bit different than what we already had built, but largely the same idea with the trapdoor and the skulk sensor. So I'm going to try and just modify what we already have. In case anyone was curious about that. But we'll have some AFK fishing farms back. Oh, right. And then we got honey here. I know Benedict was talking about that earlier. Sandman did a lot of honey stuff. And I need to get some more bees again, and I'll be doing some more honey stuff, because honey's useful. And then this nether portal leads us to our nether tunnel, which I showed off earlier. You just planted more trees? There we go. I need to fix this. How am I gonna fix this? Oops. Okay. Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that. There we go. Till we get that down. I think that works. Yeah. And then door. Oh. Need that. Then door. Not quite gonna work. Okay. I need to just get a stair. Oh. Wait. I haven't been out here in a while. I'm curious. So I built this whole door. Let's see if this still works. Nice. Still works. Oops. I forgot. It closes on its own. And you can't even tell that it's there. which is the best part. There's just a torch there to let you know that something's weird. Oh, hey, look, a sheep. Interesting. Just kind of stuck there. And then, right, I never finished this. I just built this out and then never extended it. But it's on the same level as you can see in my mini map as that big giant room that I'm building. So hopefully I'll get them to connect eventually. Is the idea. Okay. Let's get this back up. I'm going to continue building this silly thing.
You are going to place a block right there.
Blackstone? When did I get that today? Jeez. Oh, that might be from... Oops. Anyway. I'll fix it. I'll fix it eventually. I'm never going to fix it, guys. Sandman's just going to hate me. Sandman doesn't need to know. Unless you tell him. Fortunately, I did that during an ad break, so it's fine. Furnace, probably. Hoppers would be good. Oh. No one will ever know what I did during ads. Exactly. Especially not Nasty Triangle. He clearly doesn't have turbo. I know what some of this is for, so I know I'm not going to get there yet on some of it. So I'll just, you know, I don't know what some of it is for, but I know what some of it is definitively for. It's very visually obvious. But then other stuff, I'm just like, we're in this tutorial right now. We're learning. Okay, so we build up off of that block. Okay. That looks right.
Place another in this kind of step.
Hate when they do this. All right. Okay.
Formation. You're going to place a redstone dust here.
Okay, redstone up.
Redstone repeater facing into this block here.
Oh, not redstone up. Okay. I need to put this repeater into here. going the other way. Okay.
And a redstone torch on top of this block.
And then a redstone torch. Just right on top. Interesting.
Then on top of this redstone torch, you're going to place your block.
Oh. And now we've hit a problem. We're not tall enough. So I'm going to try and save all this coal. Not because I need coal, but because I like texture in this room. I want it to stay largely natural, but that means preserving some of these natural blocks that you can't get anywhere else. Like, I don't care about the stone. I can remake stone. I think that's all of that. Okay. Give me that coal ore. That right there. Oh, that's. And I'll be right back. All right. All right. I guess I should like stop building. And if I wanted to place any Suika today, I should probably stop. So we'll come back. I definitely have a lot of fun. I'm glad to see Nasty Triangle and Benedict are on the server at the same time. They're almost next to each other right now. Yeah, I guess I could do P-Cross too. I could. Yeah, I'll do it. That's really what I've neglected to play. I played Suika yesterday. Gotta get used to accidentally hitting the caps lock key a little bit more frequently. And by that I mean try and avoid it a little bit more. But largely love the keyboard. Thank you again, High Surf. You're awesome. Why does this keep turning off? It's weird. Anyway, just wondering. Oh, well, see, I was trying to show you, and then you dipped, and then like drowned, and then I was trying to find you again, and then you like jumped off of something. You were in a work meeting. That makes more sense. Yeah. I'll probably try after I get off stream to help you guys a little bit more, but I really, really want to play some Switch games. I guess it's P-Cross is what I switched to, right? Yeah. So we'll set that up here. Just takes a moment. Oops. I hit the wrong software. There we go. Okay, and boom, here we are. P-Cross. All right, we'll see if we can get at least 2 of these knocked out. Do I want to use the hand roulette? Yes, because these are massive now. 20 by 15 is a big difference from a 15 by 15. All right, so we've got a 23-1-1. So that is going to be 25 plus... I think this is the whole thing, is what it's saying. It is not the whole thing. I did not do my math well there. All right, but that is most of it. Okay, so we know this is all 4s, so this one at least is going to take either this shape or the other one, but we guessed and we got it right. There's a 4 and a 7 within 11. There needs to be 2, so that's 9 out of 11 that we've got figured out, unfortunately. Not enough information to go off of there. We have a 5 here, so we can fill out... Oh. Right. This is part of our 5. So we don't really have any information to go off of on that one. That's possibly not even anything to work off. This one's hard. Kind of feel like it, yeah. Oh, this one's very hard. Well, there's our 4, our 1. This is a 3. Oh, I thought that was a 4 again. So now we have the same problem we did have before. Nothing has changed there. We'll make this is an 11. I don't know if it's gonna go here or there, so you guys are hilarious. This is 15. This is a full 15. I just realized. Because that's 2 plus 12 is 14 plus 1 that needs to be blocked off. So that's 15. Yeah. If I look at this, it makes me lean that that's the one. So I think that's the worthwhile guess. This is a 3. Oh, already known. So we've got a 2 and a 1. And then that's probably our 8 at that point. Obviously, the 8 could have still gone here, but I wasn't looking further ahead to realize that this is just a 1. So I just took a guess, which is fine. It's fine. That we need a 1 there, so there we go. How do I... Oh. Nice. I do have media controls. Love it. This keyboard's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, High Surf. You're just going to be hearing that all month. I mean, this looks like a 5 to me. Of course it's not. You can do FN lock if you want. Ooh, I'll look into it. I normally leave my function keys, though. But it'll be nice to know how to do it. FN, X, and L. Hold till it flashes. FN, X, L. Ooh, it flashed. That's cool. That's so cool. It's all key combos. That's awesome. I'm sure I'll find it on the Keychron website. So that's a 1, which means there's our 3. This is a 1, which means this is a 4, which means this is a 2. This is a 1. And we've got a 4 here. There we go. We solved that part. This is a 2. This is a total guess, and I got it wrong. That's the answer to that. This is a 5, though. You found it? You're a master. You are an absolute master. I just appreciate that you gave me a keyboard, dude. Like, thank you. I will gladly do my own tech support from here. Because, honestly, the gift is incredibly kind. Where is... And, like, you know, you do that for work, so... Right? Like... I'm not trying to be your tech support. Side piece. Or whatever. Tech support mooch. Either way. I mean, so I used to do IT, and one of my big rules was I'm not going to do tech support for people outside of my family without getting paid. And I have definitely loosened up over the years on that, and I help people who need help. But a lot of it is just Googling. And so a lot of the time I'll just be like, hey, you know what the secret is? If they're really nice about it. And if they're not really nice about it, they don't get the secret. How is this a 6 then? Do I have this wrong? What? This is a 1. Oh no, it's a 1 in the alley. Okay. Okay. So that means... There. Figured it out. I'm getting too fancy. That's done. And that's done. Okay. This... I just don't know where to put this 1. And I really don't have anywhere else to go. Oh, I guess we've got a 10 here. We can place that. Yeah, I get that. I get that. And a lot of knowledge from tech support is knowing technology in the first place, and you have to like gradually learn that. So that is the part that I understand from an IT support angle, right? Like just Googling things isn't the easiest part of tech support. You gotta know something about technology in the first place. Otherwise, you're not searching the right terms. And that is just a search term thing to know, right? But the thing to remember is that I didn't get to where I was by going to school in tech support. I got to where I was by being interested in technology and being interested in gaming, which is why we're here. We're not here because I know how to open up a laptop. I mean, I don't think there's a really great school for IT support. I think most of the IT support schools don't really teach you a huge number of critical skills. From what I've heard from others, basically. A lot of people learned their tech support by working. Like, they learned way more in the first couple of years of working than they learned in any technical school about computing. Obviously, if you wanted to learn programming or software or those kinds of things, those are different skills, right? I'm talking about actual, like, working on hardware and troubleshooting, like, GUIs, right? Those are things that you're more likely to develop the skill on the job. Coming up, facing problems and solving them by looking for that solution, right? School system is a vocational school, so junior and senior year, I got A+, SEC, and Net Plus certified. And spent a year doing CCNA that I really didn't care for. Exactly. Like, all of those certs that are, like, major things that people look for when they're trying to hire a help desk person, not really sure that they're worth anything. And I know it's a hot take for some people who, like, really, really look for those things, but I'm not really sure that that's what got people, like, chops. I think on-the-job training got people their chops a lot better. Hello, Explore. I have an associate's degree in programming stuff, so I can't think of anything I learned in class that I didn't learn from working. Exactly. Certs open a door to start a career, but after a while, it's all about skill and personality. Exactly. Like, you especially with the way technology works, your school doesn't matter 5 years down the line anyway, right? Because tech moved. So, like, anything they can teach you, unless it's something like programming, isn't going to be useful in 5 years, right? Like, if you go to school to learn Windows, well, they released another version of Windows in 5 years. Some of that's going to apply because it's Windows, but not all of it. If you're just learning, like, again, GUI, programming, C, take a C class, still viable. 30 years from C to C++, still a viable class, kind of thing, things may change in the programming world, but you need to keep up with that anyway. The core that you took of your programming class, that's still useful to that language. And that's the thing at the end of the day, right? A long time I've talked about degrees as just being a piece of paper that makes you more likely to get in. It really is. It absolutely is. I'm not saying that it's worthless. Please be clear with that. I'm just saying that it's not worth Certain classes are not worth their time 5 years down the line. And your experience on the job is going to be worth more ultimately at the end of the day. You are absolutely better off getting a business degree, so that you could easily pick up a new business skill rather than learning about technology. Because technology, you're going to have a better off time learning in the job and keeping up with your work, right? That is one thing that I found interviewing some really old timers when I was working in support, was that there were some guys who like were 40 or 50 and they were like, yeah, man, I remember we used to do DOS all the time. And I'm like, who cares? Who cares at the end of the day that you did DOS support? I know. But like they literally had a gap in their resume. They clearly weren't doing support. So they were old-time support people in that regard, right? Like they clearly had done something else for some period of time. My favorite was we hired a network engineer, and he had a giant gap in his resume, and everyone was really concerned about that until he got to the interview, because he didn't say anything in the calls. Till he got in the interview, and he said, "Oh, well, you see the gap where it says Google at the top? Well, apparently he was like one of the first 1,000 employees at Google, and so when they went IPO, he just fucked off for 8 years and surfed around the world." And I was like, he's got my sign off. And so did my manager. He was like, this guy knows how to work-life balance. Let's hire him. That was way more important to us than, like, you know, a gap in your resume. Like, we were looking for people who were more willing to vibe with the team than someone who was, like, up on all of their networking knowledge. I mean, he might have done a little bit. I don't remember his I mean, I remember the person. I don't remember his resume much. But because he was a great guy. But yeah, I mean, he could have maybe done some consulting and not put it on his resume. I don't know. He clearly surfed a bunch around the world. Yeah. He had great stories. He was a great guy. Mentor a fair amount of people around work, solutions architect, and I stress work life. Yeah, it's important. I honestly think that's more important than almost any skill that you're going to have in technology, because people stress about that more than they stress about the important things in life. I didn't realize how many of you were IT heads. Twitter bought some QR code app from this guy who now just travels the world and makes vlogs with his family, and then that blew up, and he's making money from that. I got to meet a coworker who founded Instagram. He and I worked together for about 3 days, and then he went to go found Instagram. And now his Instagram is just traveling. I'm not sure he works anymore. I don't think he works for Instagram either anymore. Well, he didn't tell me that. I only worked with him for 3 days. But I managed to get his Instagram after he launched the product. I think I met him at the bar with my other coworkers, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like I didn't really know him that well. Another my boss was one of the first. He was the first technical hire for servers at LinkedIn. And so when LinkedIn did well, he left LinkedIn and he was just sitting on a load of cash. And then they sold to Microsoft and he got even more cash, which was insane. So he took us fighter jet training on his dime. He was just like, I want to do this. Who wants to come with me? Explore VM, thank you so much
Explore
for
VM
the
gifted Destiny
gift
Hacks
sub.
a subscription.
I appreciate
Explore
that.
VM gifted a tier 1 sub
And
to
to
Destiny
Destiny.
Hacks.
But you know, take care of yourself before taking care of others, buddy. Helping Jack and Jeff. Yeah, exactly. You know. But yeah, like it was interesting working in Really? Did you have a gift sub? He is explored, subbed, but he wasn't showing the badge before. That's weird. Twitch chat / Twitch itself just screwed up. That's weird. It said you were due to resubscribe. Oh, interesting. Huh. Because I haven't gotten a gift sub in a while, so it's really weird that it did that. Thank you, Explorer. I'm sorry about that. I can't refund gift subs either. I could refund your sub. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, like, what's another fun story that I had? Well, I mean, like, I met some really wild people in Silicon Valley, for sure. Most of the company I worked for ended up working at Facebook now. For a period of time. We were acquired by Google, but most of them, once their contract was up, went over to Facebook, which was funny. And then, but like being able to see inside of Google was kind of fun I worked for Google 2 months? I want to say it was 2 or 3 months, something like that. Not a long time. And so being able to see inside of that was kind of interesting, but it wasn't like something I was into, I would say. It wasn't the way I wanted to work. And so I was glad to be able to get out of there, ultimately. Let's see. It was interesting, though, to, like... So I was there when Google Play Music launched. So that's like 2012, 2013, something like that. And to see a Google launch party was absolutely wild because they hired big musicians, since it was the music brand, right? To come play on the stage. Prior to YouTube Music, yes. The product before that. The product I really enjoyed. I already enjoyed it. I was using it in beta before Google acquired us, right? I had no idea that we were about to be acquired by Google. And it was so interesting to see this big event, huge event, like big event concert style that you would pay for typically. And it was just free. Walk in as a Google employee. There was free beer. There was free food, right? Because all of this would be expected if you're a Google employee. The free food, obviously, because they get free food all the time. And that's a well-known fact, right? But the free beer was interesting, for sure. Just an open bar. Let's see. So yeah, I got, and that was my last day at Google, so I got hammered. It absolutely does seem like a legal gray area. Especially in California, where you're not supposed to have someone tending bar and be giving away drinks. And I knew that because when I got married, I found that out. You can have an unattended bar and free drinks, but you can't have a bartender. Apparently. Weird laws. Unless there's something I missed. I don't know. But state laws are funny. And I'm totally lost right now. I have no idea how to beat this. I'm gonna have to stab at it. Four? One? Nice. Can move up one. But yeah, that was a hell of a last day. I also, since we were acquired, mostly worked out of the company I worked for that had been acquired's office the entire time I worked there, except for like 3 days where I wanted to just go get free lunch. Literally had no reason to be there. Just went to go get free lunch. It was a weird place to be in. I did that thing again where I play off of OBS because this game is just like so low frame rate. I can just do that. But yeah, I'm having the problem of chat is not here. There we go. But yeah, I'm thinking about just stopping streaming on YouTube. It doesn't seem to really do anything. But at the same time, it's just easy to do. I guess I should keep it up. I don't know. What is going on here? I'm really messing this up. That was like stumbling through the puzzle the entire time is what I feel like. just randomly a bull in a china shop. Yeah, there we go. That's the phrase I'm looking for. Oh, well, I mean, I admit that I was close to finishing. I was just messing it up the whole time, right? Like, I wasn't participating in the puzzle. I was just pointing and clicking. A bull in a china shop, literally. I was just, like, taking a big old hammer and just hitting it until I got my brute force answer. But yeah, eventually, after I worked at Google, I went back to school, learned some programming, learned way more about Linux, and some of those classes were helpful, right? But it allowed me to see how little I needed to get that introduction and how little that degree mattered. And so I never finished school as a result, which was a bad idea, and I never recommend that. Because now I have no degree. But, so it's harder to get interviews, but I have a lot of skills. A lot of skills. I will find experience eventually. Yeah, I've got a lot of experience. I definitely do not have that much student debt because when I went back to school, after dropping out of school, I went to community college. Because I was just aiming for my associates at that time. And I got a new job within a year. So I was doing night classes after that. And so I spent about 2 years of community college doing part-time community college, part-time or full-time working. After that. So I had about a year of full-time school or in community college. And I was like, probably, I don't know, 3/4 of the way to my associates, and I just was like, I'm done. I'm tired of taking these nighttime English classes and crap that are worthless to me. And so I stopped doing that, and I wish I had finished the associates at least, because now I live across the country and would literally have to start all over again if I ever wanted to finish that schooling. But I have a lot of experience, you know? So that being said, I have no recent experience, so I would need to go like cram heavy. You got your associates part-time, really close to a bachelor's, but it's with my cult's university, and I left the cult and don't intend to pretend to be a cultist to finish the degree. I wouldn't want to do that either. If you got your associates, you could get a license plate that says Ass Man. I really could. That would have been an invaluable license plate. But then I would need to learn how to drive. Am I a mess? Possibly. Ooh. I don't know. It might not be allowed is the real kicker, honestly. What is going on? Oh, this is a 13. Huh. Have a huge list of not allowed stuff. Based on what you just said, piecing that together with what you just said right now, I think I know what state that is. But there's a lot of other states it could be. So I'm not going to just assume that, and I'm not going to call you out either, especially not in my own chat. Also, some people don't call it a cult. Oh, okay. Yeah. The cult university kind of like... There's not many of those. Let me put it that way. That kind of narrows it down a little. You're pretty open about... I mean, most former cult people are pretty open about their cult experience. There are a few who obviously are, like, more shamed about it than others, but I think it's good to, like, be open about that kind of stuff so other people don't get trapped in that kind of rigmarole. See, I don't know the... Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Anyway. See, now we have something to go talk about in Nasty Triangle stream. And honestly, like, that does really well, content-wise. Talking about cults and things, it's really well. If you ever wanted to do solely that. Being out of cults is it? Well, I mean, that's totally fair. Yeah, I mean, ever since Ramini left Scientology very publicly and started TV shows about it, yeah, there's a lot of anti-cult or former cults anti-culting. Is that right? Former cultists talking about not being in a cult and how to not be in a cult and those kinds of things. Yeah, totally fair. Totally fair. And I feel like that's half of the people watching that stuff is former. You know, like, I feel like the people watching Leah Remini stuff are former Scientologists, for example. For the most part. Like, that's the bulk core of her audience would be that. Not that I didn't watch some of that, you know, because I know about it. But I'm not a Scientologist or ever was. We have a 10 here. This is weird. Four-year degree options just to be concluded. Yeah, exactly. And that's... Oh, why did I think that would be there? Really? Really? What are we doing? Yes? Okay. Wait, what? Oh, that is 6. I'm miscounting it. That's why. I'm having a hard time here. Sorry. For further conversation. But I'm trying to get reeled back into the puzzle. Huh. But yeah, like I always try and be cognizant of what others want to talk about. So, what was the thing I was talking about when we started this? Schooling. Yes, schooling. I ultimately realized that, like, school is great when you're right out of high school. You're still in that schooling age. It gets a little weird as you get older. Yeah, exactly. I'm not putting myself on the internet to be hiding things, right? I'm putting myself out on the internet so that people can talk to me. And that's especially, I love having this many people that I hang out in Flo's chat with in the same room. I think that is like the largest success of my stream. Just don't ask me to sing. I would have sung except for that idiot. And you saw, I only timed him out. That idiot came in here with no politeness and just plain weirdness. And so I was going to be guarded against that no matter what, right? Like, I'm going to be defensive against anyone. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, it's fine to ban him, but, like, because I ultimately don't need people crossing the line like that. But, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird to just walk into someone's stream like that. Well, walk. To come into someone's stream like that and just be like, I'm on the edge. Like, really? Really? That is the worst way to introduce yourself to anyone. Why are you doing that on the internet? I'm sorry that you're being weird, champ. But it was. Like, totally wrong site. Totally wrong stream type. Why are you going into Minecraft and looking for that? Go into just chatting. Like, if that's what you're looking for in someone to be your daddy, like, you're in the wrong category, bud. It almost makes me want to report the account. Like, that's how weird that was. Because it's totally the wrong category to be doing that kind of shit. I'm debating, but I'm probably just, like, they didn't say anything that weird. It was just weird category. Do you actually see your YouTube chat? Yes, I do. But I didn't have it up right then and there when you asked that. What am I unboxing? I already unboxed. I got this keyboard today. Oh, this is a Keychron keyboard. It was a gift from one of my mods, who is a straight up G. And welcome in, Damon. I don't know if you're still here, because I unfortunately didn't have chat up at that exact moment. Because I've been switching tabs all day. It's been kind of crazy. And so I still haven't figured out how to deal with YouTube chat fully. And that's why I've been debating just turning it off. Just turning off stream. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You've tested my response. My response time has been awful. Probably. I have no idea. Hunting for dripstone shouldn't be a pain in the ass. I've got plenty. I've got so much. I will gladly give you some. Nasty triangle, you're hilarious, bud. Ah. But I clearly failed the test. Clearly failed that test. Yeah. I was doing a pretty good job the first 2 days, and then no one said a thing. So I just stopped caring about making sure that tab is right there. But I haven't figured out a good way to pull YouTube chat into OBS. So I will eventually figure that out, but until I do that... Oh, wait. I have a thought. There's a pop-out chat. I can add a doc. And as medium as this is, at least I know if someone said anything. I don't know about moderating it, to be honest. My OBS is running out of space. It's days like this I wish I'd gotten a 4K monitor for this display instead of just for this one. No. Okay. YouTube chat's really bad. Yes, I get... I need to sign in to this, but... Hey, there's timestamps. It only took me 20 minutes to respond to you in YouTube. That's not great. Today I learned there's timestamps in YouTube chat. Three? Yeah. Two. Probably that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know. I totally failed. I put Twitch chat up because you guys were actually talking. And it was much more convenient, if I'm being honest, to have Twitch chat right here rather than Twitch chat down here, which is where Twitch chat lives when I'm streaming on YouTube. But now... I don't know. I haven't figured this out yet. I'm going to be honest. I really don't like base YouTube chat is the bigger problem. This is huge. And it's got this like, welcome to live chat, welcome to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines that I can't get rid of without signing in. So I'm going to have to sign in later. I mean, that's totally fine. the only reason why I have any YouTube account associated with my name is the Google Plus thing. And like I ended up everyone is behaving over here, High Surf. It's amazing. It's basically a vacation for my mods. Because no one's here. Do we even have a viewer? No, we don't currently. Like, High Surf didn't even register as a viewer. Gotta love that. But yeah, like, I did eventually remove, the dab emote is great. I actually know the guy who made that. He's one of the few people who stayed at Google. And he was one of my favorite creative people. Creative department people. Is what I'm trying to say. That I worked with. And, he was super bummed because he spent all of this time rebranding our company because we were going to do a whole rebrand. Well, no, that's not his career. He does UI and UX, and he likes to dick around with little characters, right? He just likes making little drawings. And so he eventually turned that into... Wait, what? Where does this 3 go, then? Oh, God. He eventually turned that into a logo for the company I used to work for, which then he took a lot of that design and just turned it into Google emotes for YouTube. Originally for Google Plus. Chatting. Hangouts. Pre-hangouts, I think is what it was. But, yeah. He eventually got it published there. That's what happened. Wait, so we've got a 3, a 2, and a 1. So this is a 3 then. This is a 2. And that's a 1. That's what that is. That was weird. That was very weird. So we got a 1, a 2, a 2, a 2, 2, a 1. This is possibly the longest I've ever taken. But yeah, like he used to do all kinds of UI things for our website. And he just kind of like went, oh, I work for Google now. Let's see where I can make improvements. So now he basically says in his job description, yeah, I do art at Google. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Misread that. We've got that. There we go. But yeah, it's so funny because he made like 90% of those in a different color. And then he just went, oh, well, what's the brand color for Google? Yellow. Sure. All right. They're emotes now. Whatever. Who cares? Whatever. He clearly got whoever was on the right side to be like, yeah, just recolor them and they're good, man. Those are really great. And so, you know, for the longest time, I enjoyed rocking those. And I was exclusively like a Google chatter. And then eventually they made their way to YouTube chat. Because, you know, that's a thing now that didn't used to be a thing. Oh, see, that's annoying. I just went by popping out chat, I went from top chat to live chat to when I popped it back in. Come on, Google. Come on. Is there a color P-Cross for Switch? Color P-Cross. Do you mean like the colors are pre... No, I'm not going to blow through the gum. This is probably my last piece of the day. But thank you for the gum. Really appreciate that. I'm just making sure the time. So when you say color P-Cross, do you mean a P-Cross game where the colors are already pre-colored in every time that you go to fill one? Where you do the colors. So basically paint by numbers. But P-Cross. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I think there's a potential there. But it would probably be the hard mode after you've already done the hard mode. That would be interesting. Because that would be insanely hard. Right? Like, imagine having to fill this out and you don't know which shade of gray to use. Right? P-Cross S9 has color P-Cross. Awesome. I'm not buying P-Cross S9 until I get through 3 through 8. We're going to go through it. We're going to go through it all. That's the goal here. I probably will start playing the puzzles offline too, though. I'm just still wanting to do Suika too. But that's good to know, Benedict. Thank you. Definitely looking forward to more P-Crossing in the future. It's such a, like, simple clip P-Cross. Whatever that last one. Clip. Oh, typing with this is satisfying. Just a simple Google search. Oh, it's in S2. I haven't played it yet, apparently. Series of much larger puzzles that have been split in between 10 to 60 smaller puzzles or clips. That's a hell of a thing right there. I've marked the names of... Oh, okay. This is a... Let's see. Where's this walkthrough? I don't... This is Game Facts. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm a little lost with what they mean here, but I'll show it so you guys know what I'm talking about. So, I think what it means is that you're doing these little tiny small no, okay, so this is CP01, so clip P-Cross 0101, 0102, 0103. So it looks like you're doing all of these little ones to eventually complete CP01. But I don't know what that looks like in the game. And I'm not going to spoil myself too much further than that. But either way, thank you all. I really appreciate that you all hung out. It's amazing to get the level of support that I do. I am constantly stunned by that, especially from my Flomies. Hi Surf, thank you so much for the keyboard and the gum. That's a nice little bonus. Explore, thank you for the sub/gift sub. I don't know how you're getting charged for that. I hope you are only getting charged for one sub there, and if you're not, I feel bad. Maybe I'll give you a sub. Bezos gets more money that way. Yeah, see, you can kind of see some of the fading. Oh, there we go. You can see my background a little bit because I was lazy today, and I didn't bother to put. Oh, it's really good at doing this. It's not so good at doing this. So I know how to kind of mess with it sometimes. Anyway, and Dustin, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate all of you. Again, I am fathomed that this many people want to watch me play video games at all. Okay. What was I lazy and didn't do? I didn't put a background. I didn't put anything behind my chair. Normally I have a green background behind my chair. I don't chroma key, but it's just as a flat texture. Who says we're watching? Fair enough, Nasty. You've already admitted that you're just a lurker most of the time. It's not really that fancy. It's a they call it like a web something, but yeah, you can see the flowers on the table, right? Oh, right. I got the dining room table behind me at all times. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I understand. Yeah, not everyone's necessarily watching, not everyone's necessarily listening either, and I understand that that's its own thing. But I really appreciate everyone who's here, even if they're just lurking. I legitimately, after taking the big hit of never getting any traction in YouTube land, thought that was it. And so, 10 years ago, I was like, that's it. We're done. We're done trying to be a creator at all. And here I am, being a creator regularly. More regularly now, of course, than a couple of months ago, but I knew it was just a break. You all may not have, but I knew it was. Okay? It just was a longer break than I expected. And a lot of that has to do with me figuring out that I just needed to change schedules. It works out better this way for me. Wow, I did such a poor job today. Light. I forgot the light the entire time. Granted, I was in a dark cave half the stream, so it's fine. It's fine. It's ambiance. I'm looking for someone to raid. I need to do a better job at this. I just need to be a better creator, clearly. I'm shit, guys. I'm shit. You're only here because for some odd reason, other people aren't. And by odd, I mean totally understandable. Daytime TV is mostly soaps. It is. It's garbage. Honestly, television's not great these days. Thanks, Laura. Appreciate that. I both needed a break and I needed to figure out life. Dustin's playing Overwatch. That's his other big game. I knew that. Couldn't come up with it. Wait, what? God damn it. Twitch chat, why are you failing me right now? He made it. He made it before the end of the stream. Mr. Monopoly. Yeah, I don't watch No Pixel anymore either. I just watch Flow. At this point, I can't remember the last time I was actually watching another No Pixeler. Still following them all, but the amount of times that I have interest in watching that, low. I try and catch No Pixelers when they're not streaming GTA. And it has nothing to do with how good they are at No Pixel. They're great. I just needed to get out of that loop. It was fascinating. It's fun. But it really catches you up, and it's hard to keep up. Never. Literally never. I thought about doing it for a long time, and I just never wanted to do it after a point. Yeah, well, I mean, they're too caught up making the RP happen, right? Got a bunch of No Pixel cops in your follow list. I'm gonna switch to main. There we go. Once Flom killed Club, I lost interest. Yeah, exactly. You like to play it but hate streaming it. I understand that. It's just too much. It really is. Club actually died. I missed that. And yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing, right? Is that streaming RP is so insular too for so many streamers that that's all they do. And it's hard to get people to watch them do anything else unless they regularly do variety of other games. 'Cause that's what the RP community wants, is they want RP. They don't really want anything else. That's exciting, Monops. I will watch you stream anything, Monops. Anything at all. I don't care what it is. But if you want to stream RP, go for it. That's why I'm going to shout you out, because if you're not following Mr. Monopoly, he hasn't streamed in over a year, but as he said, he's been making improvements to make himself able to stream, but he had to get in the right place to do it. Similar to what I had to do. I had to get in the right place to come back to streaming. Work and life stuff, you know what I mean? Why isn't Mr. Monopoly a mod here? Famously, no flow mods are mods here except for Rec. And that's only because Rec asked for it. Originally, I wasn't going to have any mods. I didn't want mods. I mean, I went and that was the thing. Rec modded me, so we made a pact. But exactly. Well, that's the thing. Monops is a mod in like 20 chats. Thanks, Laura. Like I only mod people when they ask for it. I don't mod people because I think they would be such a great mod. There are plenty of people in my chat who would be great mods. I don't want people to have to do work here, all right? And I don't want them to feel in any obligation to do work here, and I've made that very clear with all of my mods at the end of the day. Because originally, I didn't want mods at all. Having been a mod for a chatter, or for a chat that had a lot of viewers, you don't remember asking. That's on you, bud. You asked. Yeah, banning the guy today was like the heaviest lifting you've probably had to do. You want mod? We'll talk about it. That's how that works. I think Quask is the only one I've actually just handed mod to, as a joke. I mean, the thing is that like you're already a VIP, so you lose that, and that's on Twitch. You know. Oh, god damn it, now I gotta do work. Exactly, that's the thing, is that, like, I don't look at mod as a status. I look at it as an unpaid position that kind of sucks sometimes. And I don't expect any mods to do anything, and when they do, it's great. But, like, at the end of the day, I, myself, having done heavy mod work in a partner streamer, definitely don't want to expect anyone to do anything close to that. And, like, I'm not saying that I did heavy mod work in that I banned a lot of people. I'm saying that I did set up someone's stream elements, basically, with tons of commands, and I was thinking, it was mental space. I was thinking of it constantly. I was trying to improve their stream, and eventually I took a break, and I feel much better now. And that's the thing. I know that if I mod Laura, then she's going to do a bunch of work, and I don't want to expect that of anyone. And, like, the most I've done work-wise is setting up mod commands for all my mods, which now I have to make mod commands for the one person I just added. I know it's all goof-off work. Huh? Oh, I was like, mod love isn't, a command? Rec is, though. And then there's some default stream elements commands. Yes. Thank you, High Surf. You're hitting all of the buttons. I love it. But yeah, you guys, I really appreciate you. And yes, you can absolutely gamble here. I don't know if it's gambling though. I think it's, I don't remember what it is. It's been a long time since I gambled. I mean, Laura, you have a boatload of points. Once I figure out how to use them. Hold on. Commands. What is it? Yeah, you can see your points. Ah, there we go. So it is gamble. Is it? Why did it not, like, activate? That's weird. Follow age, give points, timer. I don't know. It's been so long. But I'm also going to say, since I, oh. All? How do I just assign a bunch of points or give out a bunch of points? God damn it. It says all. Oh, add points. I'm using the wrong command. Here, I'll add another. Oh, I don't have a 10 key anymore. It finally came up. I'll add another 0. Boom. You gave a lot of points to a mount. That's a user that comes in here a lot. Hold on. I've definitely seen them before. They're real. I didn't expect that to work. But of course there's a Twitch account for everything. There we go. We're in there. Oh, that is such a cool badge, Laura. That is a really cool badge. I mean, you can gamble them, but they're worthless other than that. Yeah. Yeah, your TwitchCon badge. That's very cool. I love that. Yeah, it's supermod only, so I'm the only one who can add points. I know that, like, I could make you a supermod, but I'm just lazy. I really appreciate it, you guys. I've been slacking on finding a raid target. Sorry. Why did that come up? That's so weird. Well, I thought I'd give it a shot. Go see if there was anyone streaming P-Cross. There's not. There's literally no one. That makes me the top P-Cross streamer by a lot. So I'm pretty much the #1 P-Cross streamer live right now. So I'm not in that category? Really? Really? I told it to switch. Well, I messed that up. Oh well. More hours for Minecraft. Whatever. Yeah, I just hit the button. Just to make sure that the stream's got that little bit on it. Cheers, everyone. I'm just going to call it today. Have a fantastic day. And I appreciate all of you. As I said before, thank you all. I meant to end a half an hour ago, but I ended up chatting with you guys, so I appreciate that. So Monops, you're hilarious. Oh my god. I miss you, bud.